Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are having breakfast together. Yes, that is what we're doing. We're going to have a chat about the Gunas, soft versus hard. And we're going to do that while I'm having my breakfast, and I'm going to show you kind of like why that's important. Welcome. My name is Nina Sachs. I am a yoga teacher, one of the yoga teacher trainers here at the Academy of Yoga and Ayurveda. And we have both 200 and 300 yoga teacher training courses. We have a 40-hour training in Ayurveda and a 100-hour upgrade for those of you who are interested. But today it is not about teacher training. Today it is delving into the Guna, soft and hard. And why is it that I am having breakfast with you this morning? Well, let's get to it. Well, first of all, like if you think about it, soft and hard are on obviously the opposite sides of the spectrum, and you can choose or realize like what it is that you're needing to bring you back into balance. Is it that you need more softness because there's quite a bit of hardness within you and dryness in you, or do you need a little bit more hardness and rigidity and groundedness in you because there's too much softness? All right, so how does this work? Well, how does breakfast come into it? Because I know many of you out there absolutely love having a breakfast where it might be like muesli with some fruit and yogurt. And Ayurvedically, that is probably not the ideal way to start your day. Whereas something like oatmeal, so kind of like oats, that is warm, it is soft because it's already been pre-cooked. Whereas like if you think of like granola and muesli, that's like quite hard. It's very, very dry. So if you are already hard or if you're already dry and you add more of dryness to you, you're going to end up more dry. Whereas if you add something that is soft to you, that is going to soothe things. And the opposite is obviously true for those of you who have like too much maybe mucus and too much softness in you, and you then add more of this stuff, then that is not going to be great for you because it is going to just add more softness and more mucus to your system. Whereas you probably actually would do well with something that's like a little bit more astringent, possibly even like a green smoothie, something that is a little bit more drying. You would probably be the ones who'd get away with maybe like having that granola as is. But we often get caught up in thinking that health fads are saying like, this is what we need to eat and this is the way it is, without us taking cognizance or taking a look within at like what it is and how it is that we're feeling right now. Now, for example, let me show you my oatmeal again. I said, yes, it's oat, but you can also see I've got like a few, maybe you can see, maybe you can't see, I don't know. But there's like a little bit of hardness in there. There are a couple of nuts and seeds in there because I do like a little bit of texture. If it's just going to be runny and soft, there's something that's not going to be as enticing and enjoyable to eat as it is when I've got like a little bit of crunch in there. And so this is how you slowly start to make meals and things that speak to you and your needs. And this is exactly kind of like what I want you to think of when it comes to your yoga practice. Is like, are you needing a practice that is a little soft right now, especially in the evenings? You want a practice that is a little bit more soft. It helps to decrease the Vata. It helps to bring the Vata back into balance. And in the morning, maybe you need a yoga practice that is a little harder, that is going to get you grounded, that is going to get you kind of like taking action. And so depending on where you are, also depending on how you're feeling, like, are you feeling a little sick right now? Are you needing a little bit more nurturing? Or are you actually feeling really strong in yourself and really active and that you can have that drive and that focus to get things done? It's like if I'm doing this video right now, I can't be like in all this like soft, mushy mode and like have my thoughts going everywhere. I actually need to have like a little bit of hardness and firmness and structure to what I'm doing so that I can get my point across. And so knowing where you can lean into these qualities is fantastic. And the qualities show up everywhere. It shows up in our foods, the type of foods we eat. It shows up in our voice. Do we want a soft voice? Do we want a hard voice? Do we want to get the point or something across? Is it kind of like in our yoga postures? Are we doing our yoga postures with a sense of softness? Are we doing them with a sense of strength and focus? And again,
There's no better way of doing it. It's just, what are you needing right then? And that's why it's so important to go to a yoga teacher who understands this. That's why it's so important to become a yoga teacher who understands this, because you can offer your students so much more. You'll be able to see the different types and personalities of yoga students. And as you go around your class, you can just whisper to the student, okay, I want you to soften into this posture. And you go to the next student, you're like, you know what? I need you to really firm up into your legs and really ground down through your feet. And so that's how you can then individualize a simple yoga posture for each student, because you can see what it is they're needing. And that is what makes you a magical yoga teacher. So I hope this hard and soft breakfast routine was helpful. Please do give it a thumbs up if it was. Leave a comment or any insights, thoughts, or questions that you may have, and I'll be sure to get back to you in one of our future videos. Have a beautiful day. Let me put my breakfast down and greet you and acknowledge you. So from my heart to yours, namaste. Be blessed. Bye. See you.